Happy Friday, everyone. TGIF, right? All right. I am going to keep it lighthearted today. No heavy. I know I can be a heavy. That's just the way I am, and I will make no apologies to anyone. Yeah, I'm just a big, goofy cheese ball at heart, so sometimes I like to share. I'm talking about my last vlog, where so many of you said I had you in tears. I hope you didn't ruin any makeup, Anaphalis. Yeah, I just had to share that day, and I'm glad all of you were touched, and it's going to make you a better friend, a better person, make you nicer. You'll think twice about stuff, and yeah, it makes me think twice about things. So we're gonna keep it lighthearted today, and I'm going to share with you one of my most embarrassing moments, and it's going to be part of a little challenge for you in my giveaway that I'm going to be doing. I have two things to give away, and I'm going to make this video quick. Did I already say that I was on my way out and it started pouring down cats and dogs? I don't remember. But if I didn't, yeah, I was all set to go. I had a bunch of stuff to do. It's Friday, I don't work, blah, blah, blah. And it started pouring buckets, which I absolutely love, but dang it, why couldn't it have waited until I was back and was enjoying the coziness? So anyhow, all right. So I have two giveaways, and you can only win one. You pick which one you want to win, or if you don't care which one. I'm giving away two things. They're not the same. I'm giving away two things. So I'm going to tell you my most embarrassing moment, one of them, a funny story that happened to me, and hopefully make you laugh. And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to give away, and then you comment with one of your most embarrassing moments, and I'll pick a winner at random. And you can put on there, you know, which prize you'd rather win, or if you don't care which one, put that you'd like a chance at either one. And basically the reason why I'm doing my most embarrassing moment is because everyone else is going to read funny stuff that happened, and it's going to make you chuckle, and it's going to make you laugh, and laughing is good for you. Makes your cheeks hurt if you laugh a real good hearty laugh. Okay, so here is one of my most embarrassing moments. In my younger days, when I was thinner, and it's when I only had the first older three. I was a single mom at the time, and I had, I had but lost weight and got thin and just thought I was hot stuff. And I used to wear high heels. Don't think I could wear high heels anymore. I don't think I've worn high heels in forever. But anyhow, some friends of mine from work and we had all gone out to lunch, and I was wearing these super high ridiculous pumps. Now when I think about it, ooh, God. Anyways, I was wearing these super high pumps, and back at that time, like shorts, I don't know, I think they're called skirts, like longer shorts were kind of popular, like work attire with heels and, you know, nice little jacket. And that's what I was wearing. I was wearing, you know, I was like rocking it with my little shorts and my high heels and whatever else I had on. Just thought I was it. So we had all gone out to eat to this Mexican place that we liked for lunch, and it was always packed. And there was probably about 6 of us, and we walked in to order food, and it was just packed. Like every spot was taken, every seat was taken. And we all got in line to order, and I told one of my friends, hey, I gave him my money. I said, can you order for me? I'm going to go look to see outside if there's any spots to eat, because there was some tables outside, and I was just going to go check out there. And my one friend had already gone out there, so I start to walk away, and I'm a little, not real far from the door, but I do have to walk across. And there was a table right there by the door. So I'm walking towards the door, and, you know, I thought I was it, and I trip. Okay, I catch my heel on the carpet and I start to fall. And so I think that I'm close enough to the door where I can just reach out and grab the door handle. It was a glass door. And I'm thinking, okay, I start to feel myself fall, so you know it's going to go down ugly, right? There's no way falling in high heels and shorts in a Mexican restaurant is going to be graceful. So I'm falling, of course, in slow motion. And I'm falling, and I'm thinking, oh, I can grab onto the door. I'm going to be able to catch myself. Well, I was probably about that short from the door, and so my hand just missed it, and I fell forward and bam, I beefed it, my whole side of my face into the door. And I fall over and I like land on the man sitting in the seat by the door. I practically ate his enchiladas. I mean, I fell on top of him. You know, that guy didn't offer to get up or say, "Are you okay?" Nothing. Oh my gosh, I think I just died of embarrassment right there. He just kept on eating after I peeled my body off of him. I got up. I know I was tomato red. I didn't even look around. I walked outside and my friend was out there and I'm like, "Did you hear that?" She's like, "Was that you?" I said, "Yeah, I fell," because she heard this loud boom, right? Well, yeah, it was my face and the glass door meeting. So there's no spots to sit outside and we have to go back in. It was so embarrassing. So I walk back in. I won't even look up. I'm like literally just looking at the ground. By then my friends had already ordered and someone had left, so they found a spot. So we went and we sat down. I could not look up. I just ate my food with my head down because, you know, every single person in that restaurant saw me. And every once in a while I would kind of like peek up and look. So this girl sitting directly across from us, and she's like looking at me, and we met eyes, and she looks down and I look up and she looks up and we look down, I look up, she smirks and she goes, "I just have one question. Did it hurt?" So it was more embarrassing than it hurt, but that was one of my most embarrassing moments. Super funny. I'm sure there's others. I'll think of some, but that was one of them. So share with me yours and get a chance to win one of my favorite books, which I found at my local Friends of the Library. It's a organization that sells off old books, or they take donations and raise money for the library. They do an amazing job because at the end of the summertime, they have this summer reading program at the library. And at the end of summer, they do this huge, humongous, awesome party for the kids that read a certain amount of books. And I mean, it costs a pretty penny. And the Friends of the Library pretty much pays for that whole darn shindig. It's awesome. It was so much fun. Anyhow, I go there because I like to buy old books. They have a ton of old books and I like to gut them and make other stuff. So when I was there a few weeks back, I found this. It's The Dangerous Book for Boys. I've shared it before in other videos. It's a super cool book. It is for any book, for any dad, mom, anybody that wants to teach your boys some stuff that boys just don't learn about anymore. This is it. How to make a paper airplane, how to build a go-kart, 5 knots every boy should know, how to navigate by using stars. I mean, it's so awesome. And they also have The Dangerous Book for Girls, which I didn't have, but one of my fellow YouTubers, thank you Alicia, found it at the Goodwill a while back and sent it to me. So I am very lucky to have these two in my collection. So I want to give this one away because you're going to love it. I promise you, you're going to love it. The second giveaway is, I frequent vintage thrift stores and I found these stamps. And I'm going to make up an ephemera pack. I haven't done it the whole pack yet. Sorry, I had to put the glasses on. So you are going to get 2 of these stamps. Where did the other one go? Oh, here we go. One says confidential. You can see it, confidential. And the other one says draft. Okay. So you're going to get these 2 along with just a bag full of vintage ephemera that's great for journaling. I have quite a collection because I hit up thrift stores often, so I have really cool stuff, and I'm gonna fill a priority, the $4.95 or $5.10, whatever, how much it is, the smaller one, but still you can shove a lot of stuff in there. I'm gonna fill it with vintage ephemera for journaling. And these stamps, these are so cool. I found these this week. Along with, look at this awesome bag. Isn't it cool? And it has like a little suitcasey type thing, like a little rolly thing. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, it's so funky. It's so Yolanda. Anyways, inside, it's really neat. Oh gosh, I can't wait to use it. It has this pocket on the front. It has a zip pocket right here. 2 little pockets. Oh, can't wait to use it. I think I'm going to take it to the school when I volunteer on Mondays and take my own paper trimmer and staple remover and that kind of stuff on my iPod and that, you know, all those little goodies, and I can just lug it around with me. And I found that at the same thrift store. So vintage ephemera for journaling, or this. You can have a chance to win either one. If you don't care which one, just put all like either one. Or if you only want the book, or you only want this, okay? Let me know, because there's going to be 2 winners. But before I end, I do want to end with reading you a little excerpt out of this book. It's in the very front. And it is something that was written back in 1903. I'll need my glasses for this. Something that was written back in 1903 by Sir Frederick Treves, and it was written in honor, written on the occasion of the 25th anniversary of the Boy's Own paper. I don't know if that's a book or what. Anyways, Sir Frederick Reeves was Sergeant in Ordinary to His Majesty the King and Surgeon in Ordinary to His Royal Highness Prince of Wales. So I used this little thing that I'm going to read to you. I used it in a layout in my If I Had One Wish album, and it's a wish for my sons. It's absolutely beautiful. You're going to love it. So I'm going to end with that, and I will say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little lighthearted story, and share with me your most embarrassing moment, and we're all going to get good chuckles out of it. Okay, let me read this to you. Don't worry about genius, and don't worry about not being clever. Trust rather to hard work, perseverance, and determination. The best motto for a long march is don't grumble, plug on. You hold your future in your own hands. Never waver in this belief. Don't swagger. The boy who swaggers, like the man who swaggers, has little else that he can do. He is a cheap jack crying his own paltry wares. It is the empty tin that rattles most. Be honest, be loyal, be kind. Remember that the hardest thing to acquire is the faculty of being unselfish. As a quality, it is one of the finest attributes of manliness. Love the sea, the ringing beach, and the open downs. Keep clean body and mind. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. Love it. Anyhow, have a chance to win that or the ephemera. Oh, darn, I forgot my story of the day. Goodness. And I really wanted to talk about this real quick. I'm going to link the story down below. It is of a 6th grader that's in a medically induced coma in Darby Township, Pennsylvania. Say some prayers for this little young guy and for his family, that he has a speedy recovery. Send all your positive energy towards him. He was in a fight at school. He was struck several times in the face by another student. It fractured his nose. He was taken to the hospital. He had a concussion. He was treated and released, but the dad, like, right away knew something wasn't right. He was moody, wasn't eating, wasn't sleeping, and it was a bully attack. So he had a seizure. They had to take him back to the hospital, and they had to put him into a medically induced coma. So say some prayers for him, speedy recovery, and wishing you all the best. His name is, I think I said it, Baily O'Neil. We wish you all the best to you and your family. Speedy recovery. Get better quick, and I hope everything turns out the best that it can. So anyways, thanks for watching. Embarrassing stories. I want to hear them because I needed some chuckles here. So thanks for watching. Have a good Friday, and see you again. Bye.